This is what it is, hip hop sampai nonstop. Bakal gue bawa hip hop Indonesia on top. Nggak pernah stop, hip hop nggak bakal mati. Tunjukin lo punya skill, MC sejati. Nggak tanggung-tanggung, dari kota ke kampung. Kalau freestyle pasti sampai rampung. Ya, Saykoji is the #1 hit. Kalau hip hop gue masakan, bon appetit.
Siang malam ku selalu menatap layar terpaku untuk online.
For me, laughter is the best medicine for everything. Hip hop is always pictured as a music, as an angry music, because if you listen to a lot of American hip hop, they make songs that, you know, they curse, they talk about guns, they talk to their rivals like I'm gonna shoot you, but they don't even going to shoot anybody. They stay at their big house and with bodyguards and everything. They don't even live in the streets anymore. But in Indonesia, people like to be entertained. People like to laugh. For me, myself, I like to make people happy. That's why I make funny songs.
2 porsi minyak minta yang tebel, pakai saus banyak sama daun bawang. Gimana mau kurus, gimana dong abang? Aku pengen ku.
If you talk to the mainstream media, they would say that it's hard to find hip hop here. They will probably mention me because right now at this moment, I'm the top selling hip hop artist in Indonesia.
Rock the party, hip hop gak bakal basi. Kira gue kagak serius di hip hop. Gue kasih tahu Saykoji still hot, kill pop. I've been doing this great man. I keep it up, bikin lagu lebih catchy dari Papa Tibab. Lo sangka Saykoji mati, pikir hati-hati.
But hip hop in Indonesia is actually very big. I've traveled all across Indonesia and I've seen a lot of talented hip hoppers around Indonesia. If I go to Medan, in Sumatra, I can find Medan hip hop community. They have their own style, their own kind of music. If I go to Kalimantan, Borneo, they have Borneo clan there. They have their own styles, their own way of expressing themselves to hip hop. I go to other cities in Java, in Sulawesi, everywhere. There's always a hip hop community that the mainstream media haven't been able to find.
Check it. Apa yang ku kata, itu yang ku jalan.
My style is like more the stuff that I go through. I'm not a gangster. I don't kill people. I don't have a gun. I'm a husband. I have a wife. I have a son. I even make songs about my son and my wife. So my songs, the kind of songs that I made, is the kind of stuff that people can relate to. My most #1 hit song right now is called Online, and the song is about online addiction.
Tapi malah buka Facebook, padahal face masih ngantuk. Beler kayak orang mabuk, pala naik turun ngangguk-ngangguk. Lihat Friendster, MySpace, YouTube, me and him, everybody YouTube. Siang malam ku selalu menatap layar terpaku untuk online.
I see hip hop as a culture. Rap music is what you do, but hip hop is how you live. It could be anything. You could be a banker, you could be a salesman, you could be a rap artist, but as long as you understand what hip-hop is about, you can be a part of it. And hip-hop is very big. You can go to Japan and find hip-hop. You can go to the Middle East and find hip-hop. You can go to France and find hip-hop. You can come to Indonesia and go to a small city outside Jakarta and still found hip-hoppers.
Tu es connecté sur Mouv.